Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sharon Lifestyle and Vlog2 on all my social media accounts from YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. That is my name. So please go on YouTube and subscribe. Go on Instagram and give me a follow. Go on TikTok and give me a follow. So today I'm just going to give a short story on when I started my cruise ship journey, how I started applying, the types of CVs I used, and the mistakes I used to make during that period, and how long it took me to be where I am. I wouldn't say that I'm in a much better, like too good, but I would say it's a milestone. Every step forward is a milestone of your growth, your consistency, and every hard work you are putting in. So welcome to my YouTube channel. Feel free to like, share, leave a comment, and ask a question. I will address them. So number one, I will tell you I started my cruise ship journey in 2019. And in 2019, I was not so much informed about the types of cruise ship, what they are looking at when it comes to the CV you're using for application, the standard or the ATS friendly CV that you should use. I was still so green, and basically I was using I would name it local when I say a CV that you can just use within your country, not international standard. And then from there I applied. I would tell you I have applied for more than 200 jobs, not specifically cruise ship jobs, but different places. But I realized even when I'm using that CV, there is something that is lacking. Then I called myself a meeting. I went back to the drawing board, and then I started looking at what are types of CVs people are using to get these jobs. And I wouldn't show my CV here, the first CV that I used to apply for these jobs, but I will tell you the details that I put into that CV that you should not include in your CV while you are applying for these jobs, any type of job, I would say. One, there are things that I put in that CV that didn't make sense at all. I put my primary school, I put my hobbies. I don't know, I like swimming, I don't know, I like doing da 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 da. I put different types of references with their names, phone number, and all that. Those are the parts that are not very necessary unless they request it, because I said right now, if you're writing your CV, just put it reference upon request, unless the standard of that company requires you to put reference. And when they need reference, they will actually indicate in there, maybe if they are advertising a job opportunity, in their requirements they will put it there, we need reference, maybe two, maybe one from your previous company. That's when you write there. But when it is open-ended, they have not requested for reference, just write reference upon request. Why am I saying this? Some cruise line, let's say MSC, they will tell you there is a stage, we call it screening process or screening stage, or when they do the background checks, there is a stage they will tell you, we need your bank payment slips, we need your contract of offer letter or certificate of employment, and we need reference. When they specify that they need these things, this is the stage you have to provide your references, where you worked previously, good references, because if they decide to do background check, make sure you're on the safe side. So I just want you to get used to what international CV standard looks like. International CV standard is not very long, it is very short, it is very detailed, short but detailed, and very precise and direct to the point. And be very careful with the type of vocabulary you're using while you're writing this CVs. I know some of you have have diplomas, some of you have degrees, some of you have PhDs, some of you have masters. So do not use the big worded vocabularies. Like, you're just using a vocabulary and it looks so, how can I say, I don't know the type of word to use there, but I hope you understand. Don't use the big vocabularies. Use simple English. Be direct to the point, whereby if anyone is just proofreading, they can understand exactly what this CV entails. You know, a recruiter can just take your CV, look at it, and they already understand who this person is without reading throughout the CV. They just read the top, the middle, and the bottom, and they get to know this CV is good. And for now, the system that is using to rule out your CV or to give you that interview is ATS. ATS is a software where these companies, these big companies, put your CVs. It goes through all your it screens all your CVs, then it just rules out. When it rules out, it takes good CVs, and then they shortlist you for the job, and then the other CVs are thrown out. That's why I tell people every time, do not use AI. Do not use AI to write your CV. Why am I saying this? The software, the ATS software, the ATS system detects an AI written CV. Are we together? AI written CV will be detected by the ATS system. Please underline this in capitals. AI CVs will be detected by ATS system. That's it. So don't keep saying, oh, my CV is this. And I've seen people sharing their CVs, and on the bottom of their CVs you can see AI something. I'm not saying it's bad to use AI. You can go on AI, whatever you are using, and then it can give you a CV. But now I want you to take time and rewrite that CV. Replace any words that can be detected by the ATS system, and they will rule it as AI written CV. Are we together? Let the AI help you to write the CV, but sit down and rewrite or re-edit it while using the simple wordings in as much as you can, replacing the AI generated vocabularies. Replace as much as you can so that you'll be on the safe side. My first CV was like 2 pages. And I was like, yeah, I need a 2-page, I need a long CV, because it needs to show that I have done this, I have this experience, I have performed these duties, I've achieved this. But it was not helping. Why? Sometimes it becomes so boring to have a long CV. Sometimes you keep repeating yourself over and over and over again. And then the hobbies, do away with those hobbies. The language is perfect, but look at the international standards of language. What are some of the languages that they are looking for you to have skills in? Like French, Japanese, Mandarin, Spanish, perfect. Germany, perfect. If you know this language, or you are B1, A1, whatever stage, you can say greetings, you can say please give me this, you can give direction in those language. Please add it there. It's an added advantage. Not this. It's an added advantage, okay? While you're applying for these jobs. And then another thing, your profile, where you are writing your CV, your header, your profile should be very precise. It's not a must you put a picture, but when you're putting a picture on your profile, make sure the background is formal. Do not put a background like this. You see, it's a very busy background. Someone is looking at you, is looking at the picture, is looking at the TV, there's a lot in my background, right? So put a background that is formal. Formal is white. Most formal backgrounds are white, or just clear, or cream, as long as there's no disturbance in the background, okay? And then another thing, how you wear in the picture that you've chosen to put on your CV says a lot about you. Don't go there wearing casual. Don't go there wearing casual. If you are in your uniform like this, because with me, I can take a picture with this uniform and I can put it on my CV, and it's okay. But if you decide to do a picture and maybe you are not in your working uniform or attire, please be official, be formal, stick to formality, because that's how you're looking for job. Like, you're just walking into that interview. How do you present yourself when it comes to dress code? Do that. Another thing I want to emphasize on, and I've seen people really asking, how long does it take for this to happen? Every company varies, the process varies. Just because someone took 2 months, yours will not take 2 months. When it is peak season for hiring, these companies, the big companies, Royal Caribbean, Carnival, name them, Norwegian, name them, it will take time and it needs your patience. And when you are doing a different job, stick to that job. do not resign, because there is a lot of processes that is going to happen during that hiring process. One, when you get shortlisted and you do your hire interview, maybe 1 or 2 interviews, it doesn't mean you have the job. It does not mean you have the job. It means you are still in the process of hiring. So do not go and resign because you've done the interview. After you've done the interview, they will tell you, we want this information, we want your reference, we want your offer letter from your previous company or where you were working before, we want your pay slips, we want your contract, and then you send them. There is the screening process. The screening process is where they do background checks from the information you've given them. This is a very hectic period because anything can happen. Anything can happen. And I always tell people, when you're giving your reference, when you're giving your previous company, when you're giving email for your previous HR, whatever, do not give a personal email, because personal emails have gmail.com. 5-star hotels and above do not have that in their email. Please do your research. 5-star hotels do not have at gmail.com in their email address. Are we together? So when you're putting email address, if you put a personal email address, gmail.com, it shouts red flag, okay? Be on the watch out. Be careful what you're putting on that email when they're asking for the email address of your previous company, the contact information. Just go to the website. All 5-star hotels have websites and all the information is there. All HR who are working in the 5-star hotels, they are on LinkedIn, they are on the company's website. Go and put their real contact information. It saves you. It will save you, okay? And personally, after I applied in 2019, I did not get the job. I was doing some mistakes. I kept applying. I tell people, keep applying. Do not compare your journey with somebody else. We are running very different races. Do not compare. Comparison will kill the mood. It will kill your competence. It will kill your morale. Do not compare. Run your own race. Be someone who likes doing research. How far can you go when it comes to, I want to learn this, I want to know what it takes to get this job? Make friends with people who are within the same, like maybe job market that you are seeking to join. Sometimes you have to drop the friends who do not see the positivity in you, and that one I will tell you, and don't look back when you're doing that. There are people who will tell you, oh, this one you will not manage, it is not easy. And you've seen that. Those people who follow me on TikTok, you've seen such comments. People will tell you housekeeping is so difficult, you cannot manage, it's not what you see. I know there are people who are working very difficult jobs and getting less pay. And when they get the housekeeping positions like utility is same as cleaner or public area cleaner, okay? Or cabin steward or assistant cabin steward, they are happy because they are getting good pay. Another thing, in big companies, and this is something that people are not addressing, in this Royal Caribbean, MSC, Carnival, Norwegian, Sylvester Celebrity Explorer, there is something I want to tell you when it comes to housekeeping and a cabin stewardess. When it comes to cabin stewardess, they rarely hire directly. Why? They have cabin stewardess and then they have assistant cabin stewardess. These people work together. And when they want to hire when they want a cabin steward, they promote from within. They will promote utility to assistant cabin steward, or they will hire assistant cabin steward and then they will promote the assistant cabin steward to a cabin stewardess or steward. Are we together? Are we together? So if you see a position on Royal Caribbean as assistant cabin steward, please apply. You might land a job. Or you can go for utility. Go for public area cleaner. It is still under housekeeping. Do as much as you can. Be smart, work smart, perform your duties smart. You will upgrade. They will upgrade you from within to assistant cabin steward and then to cabin steward. This is a secret I want to tell you. That is what most companies do. Are we together? That is what most companies do. So I hope this video will help you, and I will have more time to record another video, and I will handle the types of questions you should prepare and how you should prepare for an interview. Before I will tell you about that, I will come with a CV and I will show you. I will tell you the details in a good CV, and then you can revamp your CV accordingly. Thank you for everyone who listened to me. See you again in the next video. Please like, leave a comment, share, subscribe. Kisses. I'm out. Peace.